Black Fit Witch Dream Oracle is here. I thought I'd come in because the energy's been energying. And I haven't been on here in a while. And so I said, since I'm at home, I got a little bit of time right now. I'm going to go live. I did have someone text me earlier today, and her question was, which was funny, is she asked how I was doing, and she said, anything I need to do to prep for this full moon tonight. And excuse me, right before I decided to go live, all of this started to happen. Every time I started sneezing or whatever. Anything I need to do. So my instinct initially was to be like, I don't know. Like, whatever you want to do. I don't really set aside full moon rituals, new moon rituals. And I know it's people that do that. I know it's witches and warlocks that out there do that. And if that works for them, that's fine. But for me, I kind of have to tap in and actually see what is spirit guiding me to do, what is spirit guiding me to do during this energy, during this time. And it doesn't have to be a full moon for me to move how spirit wants me to move. All right, so I don't want you all to get caught up in, it's full moon, I gotta do this, it's new moon, I gotta do this, it's equinox, I gotta do this. But if you are guided, if your spirit guides you and say, hey, I need to stop eating meat right now, I need to eat a little bit lighter. And I know certain people have to have some guidance when you come into spirituality. So I'm going to go with what I shared with her after she asked that question. I said, I really go by how my spirit feels, like I just shared with you all. Mostly I stay inside. I eat light or liquids. I'm mindful of what I hear, see, and think. You may want to go into meditation or just sleep this evening. Dreams definitely should be heightened during this time, probably since last week, since we also had um, a partial lunar eclipse. We didn't have a total. We had a partial lunar eclipse that occurred yesterday, depending upon your time zone, but you really didn't have to see it. You could just feel it. And so going back and talking about the heightening of the energies right now and the dream realm really has been vivid, possibly for a lot of you all. It's probably been sending mixed messages, mixed timelines. You probably are merging existences. If you notice right now, excuse me, go by the last few movies that have been coming out, especially when it comes down to, um, I would say, like Deadpool and Wolverine timelines, um, the Doctor Strange timelines. And this is what I look at with the superheroes. Also, the last movie that came out with Ant-Man timelines. Peace, how are you? That was timelines, right? So everything has been the Loki timelines and TVA. All right, so we're always talking, all these different movies are talking about, even the last movie with Deadpool and Wolverine, they brought in the TVA and they were talking about timelines. A lot of these movies are talking about that. Also, I was put on the movie Parallel. If you all haven't seen that black movie Parallel, it's very deep. Talks about walking into these timelines and these different dimensions in real life. And so she was going through, peace Domingo, um, she was going through these various timelines and these existences, because she had been through a traumatic experience of losing her child. So her and her husband, and I'm not going to give you the whole movie, but her and her husband decided to go off into, um, I think it was like a family cabin or home that was in the family and her husband's side with his brother, her brother-in-law. And so she decided to take a hike by herself, and that's when she came into another dimension. So watch that movie. It's called Parallel. You can watch it on YouTube. It's been coming on different movie networks. I'm not sure. I have Fire Sticks on. I don't know, but you can check it out. It's called Parallel. But that's what you'll experience in the dream realm. It's been a meshing of various timelines and dimensions in your world, and you'll notice that. I also had a dream the other night, and this was probably about 2 or 3 nights ago, and I hadn't had this in a while, but it was me actually like fighting with an energy. And so, with me fighting with this particular energy, and I had had this particular dream in a long time, it was holding me down. And I thought I was trying to hit her and choke her, and it wasn't a lot that I could do. So, you all definitely be aware of the energies that you surround yourselves with. I've noticed that it's a lot of people who can't have conversations with me. It's a lot of people that cannot come into my energy. It's a lot of people that retract themselves. I don't have to say anything. They kind of know the energy is saying, move away from this person. Don't try to even touch this person. So in past times, we've had to possibly do a lot of protection around people, but now they are exiting stage left on their own. We're not having to make sure that we're protected. They can't touch us. It's like I've told you all before, force field. Another thing that has been going on with these energies right now has been instantaneous manifestations. And I'm not talking grandiose. I'm not talking like, you want to think of it like a wishing well, but it's like certain things that you think about it's attracting. I'll give you an example. I was thinking about particular parking space, got that. I was thinking about purchasing something and it came to me. I was thinking about something I wanted to do. I was out of town. I was in DC for work, and I was just walking down the strip. I was like, damn, I really want to work out. Walking down the harbor, I was in National Harbor in Maryland, right outside the DMV, and it was a workout class that was happening outside on the water. End up got in touch with that, and it hadn't been like big things. Oh, peace, Galactic Honey. It hadn't been major, like I ain't won $1 million or $1 billion lottery, but it's been very subtle. And I feel like the energy is trying to see how are you accepting this new change in this new timeline and dimension? How are you going to walk into this? How are you going to be when this occurs, right? And it's been extremely subtle. It's almost so subtle that you'll forget that you thought about manifesting this, or you may not even thought that you were putting it out there in the ethers to manifest. It may have been very slight thought. Like you may have just said, I really would like to have some salmon for dinner tonight. And then lo and behold, somebody brings salmon to your house. You'd be like, damn, I was just thinking I wanted some salmon, but I really didn't put any emotions into getting it. Things like that. It's been very slight. So if you're not really paying attention, you might miss it, but it's been very subtle. All right. So look at the subtle manifestations. Sometimes when we're going into manifestations, we're looking at things to be so major, so grandiose. It does not have to be like that. Okay. So look at the subtleties, because those subtleties are shifting us into a different existence of timeline. And when I'm sharing timeline, when I say that, when I'm sharing that, it's not like you'll wake up and everything gonna be topsy-turvy. If you watch the movie Parallel, and Galactic Honey put me on that, it's gonna be a mirror image of your life. It's gonna be the same person or the same job. It's gonna be a subtle difference in that timeline. Okay, so if someone in your family had a scar on the left side, and now it's gonna be on the right. All right. If you had pain with your knee, it ends up being with your back. Even physical, like even with your body, there are going to be changes with your body. And I'm not talking about ascension symptoms. These are different than ascension symptoms. It's like you stepped into a different body. Like even your body composition can be changed and look different, but it's very subtle. All right. So Look into that. I'm not really with this full moon and partial lunar eclipse. I haven't really been doing any rituals around that per se, but they have been coming subtly. So, like I said, she texted me and she said, anything I need to do, I'm pulling back up, y'all. Uh, Go back to, because I haven't talked to her in since earlier this year, which is really crazy. She just said, "Hey, out of the blue, how you doing? Just checking in. Anything I need to do to prep for this full moon?" I shared what I told you. I said to her, right? And she said, "Yeah, I've been really sleepy today at work. I already know I'm going to bed when I get home." And she said, "Oh yeah, my dreams were very vivid this past week." She was talking about, and so we stopped the conversation. Now I go on to Facebook, right? I had taken a break from Facebook. I just pull up Facebook because I have some work stuff I do on Facebook, a group that I check. The first thing I see somebody's story is Shaka Khan. Now, if you all haven't seen this link, I'm walking right now, barefoot to my site for our next little tryst, people, about the full moon here. And I'm getting grounded as I stand here, my bare feet on the earth. This is the way to do it. Grounding. If you have a patch of green anywhere, do this. Get on the ground with your bare feet and let the earth bring her energy into you. It's a good thing. Very healthy. Tonight's full moon is a very special supermoon because it's closest to the earth. That's what supermoon means, when the moon is closest to the earth. It's a partial lunar eclipse, um, and it's a harvest moon. So that means it's a really big moon, and it's a full moon. So we're gonna really do some great work today. So tonight or tomorrow too. Any day or night, doesn't matter. The moon is still in its place. It'll appear full from last night up until Thursday morning. Okay? So get ready for that. And this moon is bringing us feminine wisdom and new beginnings for getting things done. So here it is. It's in Pisces and Virgo. Okay, so Pisces is beautiful because it's one of those signs just gonna lay back and let Virgo put on her white gloves and do what she's got to do. So if there's something you need to do, get it done in this time frame right here, in the next 4 to 7 days. Do what you need to do, get her done, because you're gonna have a lot of help from the universe, okay? And the moon's gonna give you that little boost as well. So it's time to get. And I'm not gonna play the entire thing. You all can go onto Shaka Khan's Facebook page, and that's where she has this beautiful. Like I said, she texts me about what should I do tonight for the full moon. I ain't have nothing planned. I'm just like, I'm just gonna wing it. You know, I'm a fucking butterfly, so I don't know shit. Whatever spirit tell me tonight, I'm just gonna roll with it. I probably go to sleep. And so I pulled up Facebook and this popped up. One of my Facebook friends had her in the stories of her walking grounded. So I went to the link to her page and first thing, and I saw this, and it's 5 minutes, you all, so you can go watch it. What Shaka Khan, this R&B legend, she's a legend, she's an icon, right? This is what she's talking about, right? So this let me know, hey, everything was in alignment for her to share that and for me to find this. And then I sent this link to her. And she said, I saved it. I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch it. And now I'm sharing it with you all. Because it may be some people who are saying, what do I need to do for the full moon energy tonight? Another thing that has been coming up, you all, it triggered me when she was talking about whatever you want to get done, you need to get done right now in the energy we're in, because the universe is on our side right now to get it done. Not last night, not night before that. I think it was either Sunday going into Monday. Yes, I think it was Saturday going to Sunday or Sunday going to Monday. I really think it was Sunday going into Monday night. I had a dream, kid you not, about a business that I am going to do. And it's something I have already been thinking about, but in the dream I saw it actually happening where I should have it. And when I woke up, it was like, okay, I got to put some urgency to this because it came to me in the dream of how I need to construct this business and how it can be successful. So if you have something that's coming to you all in dreams, and I posted this on my Instagram the probably 3 or 4 days ago, um, with Reverend Ike. How you go to sleep, have those intentions, especially tonight with this energy. I would say if I'm going to share a ritual, it would be that making sure your intentions and your thoughts are in connection and in alignment when you're going to sleep and drifting off to sleep. Just be aware of your thoughts. I've been very aware of thoughts. I've been very aware of the way that I move, around people, how I talk around people, just my overall aura, what I'm giving off to people of all ages. So being very mindful of what you're thinking as you drift off into the sleep realm, because what we're doing, we're setting the stage for creation in another realm. And what we do there, we're setting the stage for it to be created here in this existence and realm. So we are creating, we never stop. Okay, so being intentional all the time is working on our behalf. So I thought when I just pulled up Facebook and that was the first thing that popped up, I was like, well, damn. With us having today here in Memphis, so many schools were on lockdown. I had to call my niece. She has 4 children. One of them goes to one of the schools that had lockdown. There's been a threat on the schools. And with so much crazy, chaotic energy going on right now, especially here, I'm in Memphis. I've been driving and people have been zipping and moving so fast, that people have been moving so fast, it has made me slow down even more. Because just like, with science, when something slows down, it's actually moving fast, just like an airplane. It seems like it's moving slow across the sky, but it's moving fast as fuck, right? And so even though their movement zipping in and out of lanes and speeding on the highway, they feel like they're going fast, but me going back and slowing down, actually my energy is actually moving fast. So they're making me want to slow down so I can actually see what's going on, what's playing out around me as I slow down. I'll let them speed up, but let me slow down and be more observant of those things around you. So sometimes when you're still, when you're in just the still of the moment, you can see so much more. You can feel so much more. And so I wanted to share that. Also, one last thing before I go, I want to share this. You all know that I do acupressure points, and I do the shin min and various points on the ear for relaxation, for stressors, for weight loss. And so I got this ear cuff. This ear cuff is actually on a point for weight loss. And then I have my ear seeds. One here, another here, that's 2. One right here, that's 3. And one inside right here, that's 4. And then I have this magnetic earring right here. I don't know if you all can see it. It's in like a glitter pink, but it's magnetic. These came in a package that I ordered on Amazon. They look like just little earrings, like I'm trying to be fashionable, so it makes it look cute. But they look better than the ear seeds, so I'm going to see how these work. I don't have anything on this ear, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to let this sit for a week, and then I'll transfer it and do it on the other side. But I do have the stud here on this side and then this side. All right. So with me going through perimenopause right now, it's very difficult. Ladies, if you've ever been through that or going through it or you're going to be on your way to go through it, I had a friend that told me, yeah, girl, I started at 39. I was like, well, I'm 44. It just hit me. And I'm like, what the hell? So it's no hot flashes or anything. It has just been 10 pounds of weight gain that's unshakable. It's like, it don't matter if I do 1,000 burpees or lift weights every day. The weight is saying, I'm here, girl. I ain't going nowhere. You can juice all you want to. I don't give a shit. So these I'm putting out here for to see if it will help with my weight loss, and plus they kind of cute, so I wanted to share that. Comes in this little packet. This is the little cuff that goes on the ear, and I have that in silver as well as gold. And then I have these packages of one comes in a Swarovski crystal, if you all can see that. And then another comes in like a onyx black for the studs here. And then I have another one, these little glitter ones. Like I have the glitter on this is like a blue and then a gold I have. And then I also have a black cuff, just like this one. So I can change it up based on, I guess, what I wear. But they give you, and it was like, it wasn't that much. I think it was like 15 bucks for all of them. So acupressure points are real. Getting a call, y'all, from my boo. So thank you for joining me. And as always, I leave you in peace and high